baby, take some. I just put this on, she told me play something, say something. Well, nigga, say something. Esthetician, I'll face something.
So I was sitting at home. This is when Facebook first was getting on fire. I remember like it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I was at the house in the bed with the chick or whatever the case may be. We was talking. I'm sitting there on the phone. I'm making my Facebook. My partner came over. We having little conversations. So we in the house playing a game or whatever. I show him what I'm holding at that point in time, vibing on that type of time or whatever. I get a call from mom's, like, you know, I want something to eat. You feel me? She like, I'm hungry, this, that, and the third. Can you drop me off some money? I'm way out in Vallejo, and I know it ain't for food. She want to go get high, you feel me? Get some drink or whatever, because my mom is a hustler, supreme hustler, you feel me? So when it comes to things that she needed, when it comes to, you know, food and things of that nature, she ain't had no problem with that, you feel me? She'll go out and hustle for that, you feel me? But when she didn't have nothing to hit, you feel me, or something to drink, you feel me, then she'll reach out for that type of shit so she can get the energy up or whatever the case to get her hustle on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this has been my whole life of knowing my mom, you know what I'm saying? She can't tell me one thing, like I know every footstep she make and the reason why she made them, because I grew up a lot, you know, as being the youngest, but at the same time being the more smarter one out of the group between me and my siblings and my mother. Being up under my grandmother, it became where I had to police them a lot as far as, you know, decision making and shit like that. Everything that I didn't do, I took from her, you know what I'm saying? So I had never drunk alcohol and, you know what I'm saying, did no drugs because she did, you know what I'm saying? On the flip side of that, I said no fast because I just knew she want to get high, she want to get drunk. I said no at first. Her being mom, she dug in a little bit. I ain't ate in a couple days and you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling sick, da da da, you know what I'm saying? And what made me switch it up was my partner, I guess his ride had forgot him, or you know what I'm saying, wasn't coming. And he was like, man, I need a ride to the city. You feel me? I give you a couple dollars for a ride. And there it go. It prompted me to, you know what I'm saying, get up and, you know, told her, man, I'm finna go outside. I took my shit. I got dressed and we went out. Feel me? We headed from Vallejo to the city. Well, on the way there, I pick up, you know what I'm saying, the little hoe bitches. Boom, drop them off. I hit the corner. Partner B Major right there. Man, we on Turk and Taylor. She lived right at the end of the block. I call moms. Come downstairs. Come downstairs. She all right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to him. Split second, go past. My best friend passed by. Bam, boom. What's going on? You outside? And this, and the third. I'm like, nah, I ain't outside today. You feel me? Like, I just came to drop some money off to moms. You feel me? Because, you know, you don't see me downtown a lot. You feel me? I'm outside in Fillmore. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, he like, what you doing down here? It's hot. He like, it's hot. Time to go, right? So I'm like, I ain't even staying. As soon as she come down, drop her this bread, I'm out of here. You feel me? Boom. So once he drive off, it wasn't maybe about 30 seconds later, car pulled up right on the corner. Boom. I instantly look. Passenger jump out, zoom past me. Boom. Start busting. Boom, 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 boom. Busting at the person running. He running. I'm like, I'm so caught up. I'm standing against the car. Black Yukon. Never forget it. I'm like, damn. Like, you know, what the fuck going on? I turn around to look. Dude hop out the back seat of the car on the other side. Now he's staring at me. I'm looking at him, he's staring at me, you feel me? But I'm looking out the corner of my eye, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling my partner, like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get on. He like, nah, just stay put. I'm like, nah, shit, I'm finna get on, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, niggas ain't finna rob me. I'm like, I got like 2,000 in my pocket, ain't finna rob me, you know what I'm saying? This is back in '06. Man, shit, nigga, that's a lot of motherfucking money in my motherfucking pocket. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm like, nigga, you know what I'm saying, 2 bands in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to be outside? Man, got me fucked up, right? I'm like, this nigga ain't finna take my shit. Like, he showed a weapon. Bam! I'm like, oh, shit. Like, so I look again. Now I'm turning my head. And I'm like, man, I think he think I'm somebody. You feel me? At this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing but some pimping, right? You know what I'm saying? So in the back of my head, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck going on, right? I ain't got no chains on or nothing like that. You feel me? I ain't got no jewelry on or nothing like that. You feel me? Got a big ass puff coat with the furry hood on it, right? I look one more time. He eyeing me down like, he like that. But it's out in the open. He ain't hiding it or nothing. He like that. Big fat Mac. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I I spin around the car. I'm right by the end of the Yukon. I spin around the car, hit the street. Damn, once I hit the street, you know, I'm very athletic at the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm 6'3", 175 pounds at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm, you know what I'm saying, big in sports, you feel me? So I'm boom, right? I'm hitting it. I'm a hooper, right? So I'm finna jump over the car. Right when I get to the car, he running the street. He hitting. Bam, 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 bam. I can hear the bullets. Nothing hit me. So as soon as I finna hit over the car, the bullet hit me right in the back of my hand right here. When it hit me, it was right when I was going in the thrust whip. It went like that, and it turned me around. I hit the ground. Boom. When I hit the ground, I tried to get right back up. Once my hand touched the concrete, that motherfucker fell apart. Boom. I instantly buckled on my left side. Bam. Hit the ground, whatever. So I'm on the ground. I'm facing him. He walking up on me. Boom, 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 boom. Hit me in little other places or whatever the case may be. But I see he aiming for my head. You feel me? So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm doing this. This motherfucker picking my fingers off. The first one hit me right there, blew my hand back. Motherfucker hanging like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like an ornament off a Christmas tree, no lie, right? So my shit hanging back, right? But my adrenaline pumping so hard, nigga, it ain't no, none of that type of shit. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? I'm like, damn. He pick off the two fingers right here, bam, bam. So now I'm like, oh shit, that hurt. I turn over. So when I turn over, I can feel my leg jerk, boom, boom. So I know he shot me 2 times in the back through my leg, boom. And that third one, it hit me in my back. And I didn't feel nothing else from that point on. No feeling or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I hear the car speeding off or whatever the case may be. I roll over on my back, bam, now I'm on the concrete. So now my partner come over who I was standing with. He run over to me, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else run over to me. I'm this, that, and the third. I'm like, go in my pocket, call my mom's. He in shock. He like, man, I ain't finna touch you. I'm like, man, just go in my pocket. Right there in my right hand pocket. You feel me? My phone right there. Pull it up, you know what I'm saying? Call mom's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, at this point in time, what's going through my head is all fucked up. But you feel me? Because I usually wear a bulletproof vest. At this time, I didn't go outside without the bulletproof vest. In my head, it's just running over. Man, what the fuck, right? Because I didn't bring my boot or nothing, right? So I'm like, man, you feel me? Just for the drop off. I'm like, fuck, right? So in my head, I'm like, damn, bro, I got shot in the back. I wouldn't have never got shot in the back if I had that goddamn shit on, right? But I used to complain about the shit because every day the shit was so goddamn heavy. You feel me? So I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It was at that point to where, you feel me, niggas like me, my size, intimidated niggas. It wasn't like niggas was outside looking to gun me down, like niggas was just trying to run up, you know what I'm saying? At this point in time, the Richmond niggas had downtown on scare tactics, you feel me? Niggas was coming through there, you know what I'm saying, stripping niggas up and, you know what I'm saying, pulling up on niggas. And, you know what I'm saying, this was around that time where it was, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, Los. It was going crazy at this time, right? So in order to be outside, you had to, you feel me, right? So, you know, and I'm 6'3", I'm tall, you know, every time I come through, you know what I'm saying, I got the bitches around me and everything. They always, you know, pull a sense of jealousy out of motherfucker, right? You feel me? When I'm on the ground, I'm like telling him, get my phone, but he won't touch me. So now I ask him, I'm like, you see blood? He like, nah. I'm like, fuck all that shit in my jacket. He like, how many times he hit you? I said, man, shit, he hit me hella times, bruh. Like, feel me? I'm like, man, you know, but he not seeing none of the blood. Hey, now the ambulance come. So when they hop out, I'm coherent, my eyes on beam status. I just know, don't go to sleep. Don't close your eyes, don't relax, right? So I'm sitting there like this, forcing my eyes open on some eye beam shit to the sky. Like, you feel me? He come over me. I see him with the scissors in his hand. First thing came out my mouth, don't cut my pants. I said, you finna cut my pants? He said, yeah, I said, please don't cut my pants. Can you just pull them off? I'm already sagging, you feel me? I'm like, just pull them off. He like, I can't do that. I gotta cut them off. I said, fuck, man, I spent $700 on these pants, right? He started laughing. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you worried about some pants, some $700 pants, nigga? You even got hit 12 times, nigga. You feel me? So I'm like, man, fuck that. But at this point in time, nigga, I was on fire. You feel me? And so I wasn't feeling shit, right? So I'm like, man, fuck that, man. So he hit me up. They get me up on the gurney. Man, I'm hella mad. I just keep looking at my clothes like, man, I ain't cut my fucking clothes off. I just bought some Avisu jeans. If you know that Avisu, you know what's up. Back in 06, that Avisu was crazy, nigga. You feel me? So, nigga, I hit the Avisu. I'm like, man, fucked up, man. Nigga, cut my jeans off, nigga. So we get to General Hospital. This made me feel like the movies. You know what I'm saying? You know how I had the movies. They'll be pushing you in on a gurney and you see the lights going boom, boom. You feel me, man? I seen about 2 of them long ass lights, nigga, and just went out like, bam, now I went into a fucking coma, bruh. I woke up 4 days later, you feel me? Boom, bam, I go in, I wake up, big tubes in my mouth, can't talk, can't barely breathe. Uncle standing over me. Man, I must have instantly first trigger to the head. Boom, look at your hand. Look at your hand. That motherfucker up in the air like this on a hook. And I got a big ass erector set looking ass thing on my shit. It's covered at the time though, so it looked like a big ass cast, right? About a week later, once they, you know what I'm saying, pulled the hand down or whatever, they doing the thing up to clean it. They take the thing off. It's motherfucking metal bars everywhere, keeping my shit together. You feel me? I can't close my shit. And it's like that, you feel me? Tow my shit up. It's still all metal up in here. You feel me? It was metal all in my fingers. They teaching me how to clean my own shit. You feel me? So they gotta do that, but it looked like big ass just metal everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But I thought my hand was gone. And when I was on the ground, that motherfucker was leaning back like this. Nigga, all I was just doing is staring at that motherfucker, bruh. I thought the hand was gone, completely gone. So that's what I was stressing on. At this time, it's been a week. I ain't even thinking about my legs not being able to move, bro. I ain't thought about my body. I ain't thought about my legs. I ain't felt nothing, no feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking in my head, like, all right, my legs gonna kick back on and I'm gonna be up out this bitch. You feel me? It took about 2 weeks later where they had me on a bed that went from bottom all the way up to the top. You feel me? So when they would do that, so I asked them, hold on. Why y'all gotta sit me up like this? You feel me? Like, why y'all gotta sit me up in the whole fucking bed? You feel me? She like, you're paralyzed. You feel me? I'm like, huh? And they're like, oh, well, but don't, you know, it's going to come back. And, you know, they hit you with the, you know what I'm saying? They hit you with the like, you feel me? It's going to come back and it's feeling going to slowly come back after 90 days, blase. You know what I'm saying? They hit you with that to where you won't be panicking or whatever. I ain't going to lie, it helped me because that what took me out of panic mode. You feel me? She was like, it's going to come back. So I was like, all right, cool. You feel me? I was more worried about not being able to rap. That was my main thing was I can't talk because at this point in time I couldn't say no words. So I'm like, man, can I rap? Can I rap? All my homies coming, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, that's the first thing they asking me, bro. I hope you can rap. I hope you can rap. I hope you can rap. I'm just like, man, I don't know, but I can't say no words at this time. That words are coming back slowly. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm finna have one of them trachs in my neck or something. You feel me? One of them things where, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Talking like that. Fuck me up. You feel me? But slowly, breathing came back, neck, all that shit came back, talking came back, you feel me? But the most coldest thing about this whole shit, right? When I woke up out the coma, bruh, everything felt new. Everything felt new. I couldn't eat nothing, so they started me off with ice cubes. Soon as that ice cube hit my tongue, bro, that shit felt like I ain't never drunk water in my life. You feel me? I felt like, you know how a baby, how you will give a baby some first sugar or something. They be reaching for that motherfucking shit, nigga. That's how I was, nigga. I was reaching. I'm for the water. I'm reaching for that shit. Like, give me. I need ice cubes. Like, give me the fucking ice cubes. Shit, like, what the fuck? I'm like, give me the fucking ice cubes. Like, that shit tastes hella good, right? I'll never forget this, you know, she was so fine, my nurse, you know what I'm saying? This white lady, she was bad as fuck to the point my uncle was trying to knock her. RB, I see you trying to knock her. You feel me? And I'm like, and he's like, man, she bad, right? I'm like, what? But she was cool. She was on me because I took the trach out my mouth. It's an air tube, excuse me. Thing going off. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know it. Unc like, man, you feel like you can breathe on your own? I'm like, hell yeah. You feel me? She come back instantly shoving that bitch in. She shove it back in. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to kill yourself. I'm like, shit, this motherfucker is so uncomfortable, right? In the meantime, between time, she would play music, bruh. And the first song she put on was Be Without You from Mary J. Blige, bruh. That shit was epic. Like, I ain't never heard music before a day in my life, bruh. And I'm just listening to that shit. And I'm just like, damn, what is this? Right? She brings me a laptop with music in it. And this is when Say It Right first dropped with Timberland. I had that song on repeat the whole time I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital for 2 months. And all I played was the Mary J song and the Nelly Furtado song featuring Timberland, nigga, Say It Right. Dun, 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 dun. Them sounds in my head was new. I was just like, this shit is like gold, and I don't never want to stop listening to it. You feel me? And I listened to that shit for 2 months straight. They come in, you know what I'm saying? They teach me how to use the wheelchair and shit. And that was when it was it. They never told me that I was fully paralyzed. It was like, okay, they like, 3 weeks has passed. You ain't got this type of feeling. So we need to teach you how to do this, that, and the third, right? About 2 more weeks pass. They say, oh, you ain't got that feeling or whatever. We need to start teaching you to do this, right? It started to be like a what if, you know what I'm saying? Like you might not walk again, right? But at this point in time, I was already thinking in my head because my main girl was coming to the hospital. She came for like the first 2 weeks, right? And I could see the problem, like I could see it bouncing down and down and down and down or whatever the case may be. And come to find out, you feel me? She had already been fucking with another dude, whatever the case may be, and all the shit, right? But the way she did it was kind of like foul. Like she just stopped coming, took all my shit, you feel me? Left the house or whatever. So when I sent Unc to the house to go get it, the only thing there was my TV. You feel me? Like, you know, all the clothes. She took all the clothes, all that shit. And she did that shit one other time when I was locked up too. You feel me? Like gave all my shit away and lied about it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there, right? But that's the case that happened, and then in between that, so that's really where my mind was at the time. I really never had the time to sit there within the first 4 months and worry about if I could walk or not. I was more so worried about the other ramifications, me using the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, me sitting up, you know what I'm saying. And at this point, my body on fire so much I couldn't even have sheets on me. You feel me? So it got to the point to where if you was coming to visit me, you was seeing me naked. You feel me? Straight the fuck up. Like, nigga, I didn't want no sheets on me, no nothing. I couldn't barely even have a pillow over my head. That shit hurt so bad, right? This is more of the hurting than get shot. You know what I'm saying? The nerve pain that it caused me, whew, that shit had my ass on fire. Just feel like you being stabbed with hot needles. At this point in time, in my mind, you feel me? I'm just like, all right, I just want to rap. I want to just get in the studio. You feel me? I just want to get in the studio. So once they send me to Laguna Honda, that's when all the depression and shit happened. Laguna Honda is the facility where they teach you everything. It's like the hospital is like where they hold you. Laguna Honda is where they house you. You feel me? If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Laguna Honda is more of the place where they, you sit here until you learn how to take your medication, until they know that you can get up a curb and down a curb in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? They send you on little, let your friends come and take you out for some hours to make sure that you able to, you know what I'm saying, live in the world. Once all that starts hitting, which it took me 20 months, you feel me, in Laguna Honda to get up out of there to the point to where I can just go home. That's where they teach you. But even in Laguna Honda, you feel me? And my little hoe bitches coming up there, you feel me? They up there trying to you know what I'm saying? Get a nigga in the, you know what I'm saying? You know, little Raven, you feel me? Like, hey, I had the hospital lit though, you feel me? Like, even though, like, this is why, like, my shit, I just never just was like just all out of my body, because it was just like, you know what I'm saying? My life was so lit beforehand that it really it really didn't feel like I didn't wake up feeling like I just had nobody, you know what I'm saying? This is the first time in my life that it actually did happen, you know what I'm saying? Where people wasn't showing up, friends wasn't showing up, you know what I'm saying? People feeling like, oh, I can't see you like that because it hurts me. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck you think? Like, yeah, I can't come up there, bro, because seeing you like that hurt me. Well, what the fuck you think I feel like? You feel me? I'm hurting, and now I'm hurting even more because you niggas ain't coming. You feel me? So now, you know what I'm saying? I got to deal with that. But Grams, you feel me? Super moms, you feel me? Never let me down. You feel me? Grams up there all the time. You feel me? She's in her 60s. She coming up there, you know what I'm saying? Her sister, my great auntie Rose, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? She would come up there My mom came up there like twice, you know what I'm saying? Mom's is gangster, you feel me? I can't, mom's is gonna be mom. Couple of homies, Sean, my right hand, he come and take me out, whatever the case may be. But it was a lot of people that was like, oh, I can't see you like that because it make me feel away, like. So basically, the whole time I was up there was, me, what I'm saying? My little bitch Raven at the time, she stuck with me all the way till I got out the hospital. I was homeless when I got out the hospital, but not homeless, you feel me? Because Grams had a place where we can always go back to, you feel me? But it had 7 stairs, you feel me? So it was a point to where I couldn't leave the hospital to go home because, she couldn't help me up the stairs, you feel me? So it was a mean time in between time, you know what I'm saying? But what happened was once I got out, the trigger, you feel me? Once I found out that I didn't have no place to go, that shit trigger. And I was only getting $50 a month for Social Security, right? $50 a month. $50 every 30 days, right? Y'all know this. When I got up out the coma, I didn't have anything but a TV. You know what I'm saying? Like anything but a TV, not a dollar, nothing, right? The whole little time I was in the little hospital, I was getting $50 a month, right? Bam. If I wasn't spending that shit on food up in there, I would save that. So I got out with a couple $100. What I did instantly, I bought some shoes and I bust a move. I got some weed. This is when cookies first came out. I'm the first nigga in Filmo with cookies weed. Stamp that straight up. You feel me? This was back when the strain first came out. You know what I'm saying? 2008. Mark, don't go see. You feel me? I'm throwing numbers out there and I don't know when cookies first came out. It was the end of '07, 2008. Pop, my white boy partner used to come through. It was the best weed on the market. Remember, went to the turf, introduced it with everybody. Everybody thought I was talking about edible cookies. You feel me? Broke out the weed. It's been on ever since. This was before Burner even patented that shit. Shout out Burn. Well, I ain't gonna say before he patented it. Before it was anything. Let's put it there, because I don't know when that, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be clear about that. You feel me? On the flip side of that, I start selling the little cookie weed. Right now, my little female, she busting moves. I get first little money, bam, I go get a van. I was staying on my partner couch, Katori couch, his baby mama actually, you feel me? That's where we shaking it. We in Oakland at the time, you feel me? So when he moved to Oakland to Stockton, I moved with him from Oakland to Stockton. You feel me? Get me the van. Now I got me the van. Knock me another one. Bam. Now I'm too deep. Now I'm back in the dough, but I'm living in a van. You feel me? So now I'm living on blade to blade to blade to blade. I'm in a van. You know what I'm saying? I put that motherfucker on rims, put beat in that bitch. You feel me? So now I'm back in the mix. Still again, never getting time to gripe on the fact that I ain't gonna never walk again. I just instantly jump back in the street because it's always been in my head watching my mama go through the shit she go through to not never complain about it, you feel me? To just keep fucking going, right? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Even knowing this time, yeah, I'm going through the whole, man, I should kill myself and I can't walk and not this, that, and the third and whoop, 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 whoop to my best friend type shit. And I went through that, you feel me? But at the same time, I was always combating it with, well, my mom survived, you know what I'm saying, being cut in her face and, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third, and the way she moved, you feel me? So it was always this this grit to get back where I was. So it eventually happened, you know what I'm saying? Got back to my mode, get kicking. But at this point in time, I'm in the chair, I'm in the car. I meet this one bitch, feel me? She latched on to me like that, and I kind of fucked that up because her pops was on my helmet, something crazy, right? And I ain't never been that type of motherfucker, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Choice not force, baby boy, choice not force, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, she didn't want to leave, and I made her, you feel me? I was like, I don't want none of these problems. Go on about your life, you feel me? And she got so mad that she brought her uncle back to my house, you feel me? He knocked on the door and was like, man, you know what I'm saying? She wants you. And I'm like, I'm not, I can't fuck with it, you feel me? I'm in danger. You feel me? Just now, I'm in a car. And what fucked it up is I broke my fucking leg and was rolling around with a broke leg while my fucking leg got big. that's when I ended up having to go back to Graham's house. So that's really why I left her behind. Because Graham's, church lady, she ain't having none of that. Like, she never judged me on anything I did, but she definitely, keep it away from the house. You feel me? Like, wasn't no smoking weed in the house. I grew up in the house. Wasn't no smoking weed in the house. Wasn't no cigarettes in the house. Wasn't no coming home drunk. Wasn't no, coming home after a certain time, young or grown. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to spit it out, you got to be there, because she ain't finna get up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning and come let you in type shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But she would never keep you out. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't even lock the door until midnight. You know what I'm saying? You could just go, boop, push the door open. At this point in time, this was right after my partner hit me, like, you can stay at my house. He gave me the spot, and this is when it just, everything flipped. We was right there on 23rd and Barrett in Richmond, right on the blade. You feel me? Like, this how you know when shit is in you, not on you, understand? I'm like, where the fuck else is you gonna send me? You feel me? So they sent me right there to the blade. I'm out the window. Hey, bitch, you feel me? I can't even walk, stand up, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the couch. You feel me? I bumped the bed, you know what I'm saying? I chose to be on the couch because the couch ran congruent with the window so I can, hey, bitch, you feel me? That became an everyday thing. Hey, bitch, out the window, you did? So I'm hitting the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Until, one day my partners came through, brought the little bitch I used to see every day, you know what I'm saying, walking around, brought her in the house, you feel me? They like, what's up? You feel me? Can we run her? You know what I'm saying? We got something to run. I'm like, it's good, you feel me? I'm always good for that. Come to the house, you feel me? Run something, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, you feel me? Like, boom, I might take shit, you feel me? But I'm fucked up at the time, right? So I'm like, yeah, it's good. They come over, you feel me, about 5 deep. The homies come over, bring the bitch over, they see, you feel me? We knocked the bitch at the stove, whoa, right? So they come in, they like, hey, bro, we finna go to the stove. You feel me? We finna go to the stove, get some drink, you know what I'm saying? We come back, she turned up, right? Me, I'm instantly, you feel me? I'm in the game, so I instantly, as soon as she come in, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I need, you know what I'm saying? I need 100%. Who are you? Is this cool? You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the whole thing. You ain't being around me against your will, bitch. You understand me? Like, feel me? So I hit her with that. I guess that kind of triggered the bitch a little bit because she like instantly opened up to me, right? She like, I smell gang when I smell gang. So I'm like, huh? What you talking about? She like, I'm choosing up right now. I'm like, what? You feel me? She like, I'm choosing up right now. So by the time your friends get back, they gonna have to ask you. So I'm like, huh? Like, I'm in my head. So in my head, I'm like, that ain't how it go, because if you choosing, you know what I'm saying? She gave me the little few dollars she had on her. At the same time, I'm like, that ain't gonna go down if. But now I don't want to seem like a hater. You feel me? Like, I don't want to seem like a hater, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got her, knocked her, whatever the case may be. So I still let the show go on the road. I took one for the team. You feel me? I'm like, I asked her. She like, yeah, it's cool. You feel me? But if you don't want me to, I ain't gonna do it. You feel me? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And my homies ain't them type of niggas. You feel me? Them niggas ain't, you feel me? Wasn't that, I ain't gonna keep it 100. Ain't none of them niggas like doggy type niggas type. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, all right, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. It's cool. You feel me? So when they got back, it blew off the wall then, because they got back like, yeah, all right, let's da 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 da. You feel me? Like the nigga that knocked her, he instantly get back on her like, so all right, whoop, 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 whoop. And she's sitting there like, right? So he like, what's wrong? Like, feel me? Da 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 da. And she just point at me. And he look at me like, what's going on? Like, for instantly, like I'm trying to hate or something. I'm like, oh, nah. She just chose up on the ism. You feel me? Like, you feel me? So I just gotta let it be known. You feel me? Everything cool. Everybody get they, you know what I'm saying? Whatever she wanna do, get her party on. You feel me? So I tell her, like, it's on you to do what you wanna do. And nigga, she started going crazy. You feel me? She got up on my nigga and I got up on, you feel me? She started going crazy. Since that day, you feel me? It was on. You feel me? It was on between me and her. You feel me? So after that, it just turned into that. You feel me? And that was another situation. She stayed that whole time while I was that year there. The lease was up, and that was a whole nother situation where it was like, damn, I didn't know where I was gonna go. I had to go to mom's house, and this is where I was fighting with going 100% back in the game, or play around with it or not do it. You feel me? And I wasn't gonna play around with it. You feel me? So I just said, I'm paralyzed, but fuck it. I'm head first back in it. Fuck it. You feel me? So at this point in time, I'm like, nigga, if I can knock off two and they don't want to leave, you feel me? Then I'm doing something right. You feel me? Even though that I'm running into these situations to where I'm homeless and, you know what I'm saying? And what's fucking me is I'm in the wheelchair. It's not the fact that I'm homeless, because I would have just, you feel me? If I was walking, I would have just, we be hotel to hotel and you feel me? But I'm not knowing, you know what I'm saying? Everything is new to me, you feel me? To the point to where, you know what I'm saying? They're using the bathroom, all that type of shit. You feel me? To where I'm just all in my head about it. You feel me? Is she gonna like this? Is this gonna embarrass me? Is this gonna you feel me? Is it, you know what I'm saying? So I was fighting with that, even though I'm not caring at the same time. I'm going through it as not caring, but I'm also going through it as like, this bitch gonna bounce. You feel me? Which it didn't happen. They both was on some like clingy to me, helping me upstairs type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And the whole 9 yards, carrying the nigga and all everything else. So that's what really got me back, like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? This shit in me. Boom, you feel me? So I went straight forward, face forward back in it. But when I'm at mom's house, Raven coming back and forth. She, you feel me? Like, so at this point in time, mom's, you feel me, going through her thing. And one thing about moms, you feel me, this is the first time I ever lived with my mama ever in my life, right? Besides the beginning coming up in pastry projects, right? Ever since I was a kid was pastry projects. And then once I moved up towards Central with grandma, I ain't lived with my mama ever since, you feel me? So this was the first time you ever lived with mama, boy, and my motherfucking last. Nigga. Because my mama like my sister. You feel me? Me being raised by my grandma, I grew up with my mama like my sister. So, you know what I'm saying? Her being in the streets, BGF, her giving me all the street game. Yeah, I just always felt like, you know what I'm saying? Because I would just tell her anything. You feel me? Bring her the whole bitch and she'll do their hair, let them sleep, you know what I'm saying, before they shift or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Let her hold my strap, you know what I'm saying? I'm outside, you know, all that type of shit. You know, mom's was really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because she had all boys, she ain't had no girls. So it was, you know, she was militant with it. You feel me? So when it come to moms, you feel me? It was a whole different dynamic to the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because she's like my sister. When it come to us, we argue, we fight, we all of that. You feel me? Like, we all of that. That's why when people be like, Basa, man, how you treat his mama? Man, I used to call my mama bitches. You feel me? And I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my mama. But, you know, people would hear this and be like, that nigga hella disrespectful. But my mama response would be, and a bitch I might be. You feel me? Because my mama was really like that. You feel me? Like she was so much of a real person. She wouldn't even like you coming up to her acting like she, you know, wasn't a bitch. Because she'd tell you like, nigga, you know, it's in me. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? That's why me and my mom was always like this. And, you know, she was always in love with Pops. Pops was some OG pimping. You feel me? So she always used to be like, you like your dad. And I never met him. And I used to be wondering what the fuck she was talking about. You just like your dad. You just like your dad. I don't know how the fuck you even got that shit. You just like your dad. You just like your dad. And she talking about the game. That shit was just like sucking me every which direction. You feel me? I'm in a chair at the time. So I'm like, fuck it. You feel me? So once I got Precious, it was over with. You feel me? She sat on my couch with me at Graham's house one day and was like, I want to go out. It was a whole situation to where it wasn't even no conversation. She just was like, I've been sitting here with you 2 weeks. I want to go out and we need to start something up. You feel me? I'm like, huh? And she like, yeah, I'm with it. You feel me? So that was the turnout. And that's what put me all the way back in it. The cold part is I used to roll around with her and she had a boyfriend at the time and he used to come with us. He would be security for her while I was sending her. You feel me? We'd be driving around here, be like, bro, I just want to help you. You so cool of a nigga. I just want to help you with your situation and make sure at the same time that don't nothing happen to her. And this was the situation of me getting all the way back in the game, rolling around in the van with my whole bitch and her boyfriend. You feel me? Till she got all the way in motion and then they couldn't really get along, you feel me? So it would be like either me or she would, you know what I'm saying, blow, you feel me? And, you know, it was one of them type of situations. But she put me back all the way in the mix and it wasn't no turning back from there. When I mentioned my best friend back when I was on the corner, right? Prior to that, we had met inside of jail. And we both inside of jail. You know, I was one of them type of people, you know what I'm saying? I get inside of jail, you know, everybody know me, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm one of the lit side, you feel me? Anytime I'm in the bink, you know, and I'm hella tall, so I'm always, anytime I'm around people, you feel me? They notice me because I'm hella tall and I had long hair. So it was like, the tall nigga with the long braids or the tall nigga with the long hair. But I rap, you know, thanks to bro, nigga rap hella good, basketball hella good, sports hella good, right? So I always stood out. Barber hella good, you know, I'm one of them type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Jack of all trades, right? So I'm in there, whatever the case. You feel me? He's right across from me, you know, and they used to come in, they used to sick motherfuckers, right? Oh, you know how to rap? You know how to rap? Hey, Red, we got another one, right? So I used to, you know, motherfuckers would come in and I would just instantly get on their ass. You feel me? You rap, and you feel me? And we rap battles, you feel me? So that's what I was known for, embarrassing motherfuckers on the rap battles in jail. One time I break out, I'm like, man, I don't want to cut nobody here, man. It's gonna be too much, you feel me? He like, man. So I see this my one partner, Alfie, he used to have this good ass hair, bro. And it used to suck me in as a barber because it's like, it was that hair that, you know, when you cut it, that shit gonna have everybody on that shit, right? That deep waves all over, you feel me? But that, you know, that mixed shit, right? So I cut him up, you feel me? You know, in jail, you feel me? You only got the ones that bring you down, you feel me? You don't have no liners and shit. You gotta make them bitches into liners and shit. So note that, you feel me, with these skills, right? You know what I'm saying? So I used to with the thing and break the thing, you feel me? Put it up, you know, man, this nigga shit was so saucy, right? But he fucked with these other niggas, right? It's the double rock niggas, right? You know what I'm saying? Now note that I ain't had no issues with no double rock niggas. We ain't got no issues. This is some jail shit back in the day, right? You feel me? So we in the thing, whatever the case may be. They already embarrassed because they can't beat me in sports and can't rap better, right? So it's always this animosity, right? Bam, I cut his hair. Now one of they partners like, hey, yeah, cut mine. I got court, right? This what fucked it up. All right, I want a certain amount of items for my haircuts, right? Okay, cool, I'll pay you, right? Boom, give me 2 up front, 3 in the back. You feel me? Cool, bam. I cut the nigga hair up, saucy up. He think he gonna play me out. You feel me? I'm gonna give you this. Well, then you ain't gonna give me this. You feel me? He gives me this. I'm all right. If you don't give me this, you know what I'm saying? By the time we come out, nigga, we finna be chucking them, right? So I'm on his line. You feel me? Like, then you gonna give me my shit. So they, all right, they don't think that I'm serious. You feel me? They deep. I'm not. You feel me? It's just me, right? So I'm like, you know what? All right, fuck it. I ain't cutting nobody else here. Right now, everybody on the tier mad. I'm the nigga. You feel me? So they got the OG nigga cutting the hair. He ain't, you know, he doing, you know, he ain't got nowhere near as much bars as me, right? So they got the OG cutting the hair. They tired of it. Man, come on, man. I'll give you some items, man. Cut my shit. I pull another one of these moves, right? So I go pull other bro out again. I cut him again, right? Sauce him up. Now they mad as fuck, right? I'm going to play the game. You feel me? I'm going to play the game. You want to play the game? You want to think that you know what I'm saying? And I'm far from a scary nigga, right? So I'm like, yeah, it ain't going to matter what you niggas talking about. So my partner Nino, right? He like, you know, he's singing. I would go over there, write some R&B for him. We'll go in there and do songs or whatever the case may be. He like, bro, you want to fight? You feel me? I'm like, nigga, do I want to fight? Like, hell yeah. Like, yeah, you know I'm saying, yeah, I'm with it. You feel me? He like, it's good. Now I'm gonna make sure they don't jump you. That's all I needed right there, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, right? So I come out with the shoes off. Bam, I want to fight the biggest nigga, right? But the biggest nigga's soft, right? So I get next to him. He don't want none. The nigga who lead, and I'm right, man, whoop. Like, man, I'll beat your ass like this, that, and the third. Like, when you don't cut my hair, I'm gonna beat your ass like this, that, and the third. All right, bro. You feel me? You gonna beat my ass then. You feel me? Because I ain't cutting your shit, nigga. You feel me? One of them was they big homie who was my brother partner, right? We always been cool. You feel me? He like, man, I ain't in it, right? That's what really kept them from just really smashing on me. You feel me? Because they was wondering like, why the big homie ain't really, you feel me, right? But they had another big homie from the hood, you feel me? So which threw me off, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you with these niggas, like, and you supposed to be from the hood, whatever the case may be, right? We ended up setting up a fight with me and the nigga who was leading them. So, bro, like, man, get it in, right? So Nino, he come to the door. He in front of the door. He don't let nobody in. They trying to get in behind him. He won't let nobody in, to the point where other bro was like, sock that nigga. And nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody did nothing because he also 6'3", but he was like maybe 190. You feel me? I'm like 170 at the time. He like 6'3", 190. You feel me at the time? So they like, Nah, I ain't finna start this nigga, you feel me? So I get in there, you know what I'm saying, scrape the nigga up, boom, 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 rest in peace to him, you feel me? Scrape him up, boom, 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 you feel me? We come up out of there now, don't nobody wanna see, nobody wanna see nothing, you feel me? And now certain people wanna pay for the cuts or whatever. But the OG nigga, he pushing the line on them to do something to me. I get on the phone, moms, you feel me? Instantly say this is where, I've always grown up like this, you feel me? Whether it was between my big brother, my mama, or one of my cousins, it was always like this type of shit been happening all my life to where I call moms, man, this OG nigga, man, from the hood, man, whoop, 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 man, he's supposed to be something from Filmo, like, whoop, 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 right? She like, who is it? You feel me? I tell her, you feel me? She like, put that nigga on the phone, right? I'm like, put him on the phone. I'm like, hey, bruh. I'm like, hey, come here real quick. He like, what's up, man? I'm here. Let me pass him the phone. He like, huh? He get on the phone. Moms. Right? I'm like, that's all I can hear. I can't really hear. She, that's my son. Right? All I see is he go from, and like on some, I don't know, like, man, fuck, I'm on the phone with to, give me the phone back. You feel me? Yeah, man. Like, what's up? Woo, woo, woo. She like, don't worry about nothing. That's my Conrad. Don't worry about nothing. You ain't got nothing to worry about. And from that day forward, me and him was cool. You feel me? We playing hooping and you know what I'm saying? I'm outside bashing on this nigga, all the shit. You feel me? But we ended up getting cool from that point on once he found out who my mama was. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And this has been ever since. You feel me? It's been cool. And from that day on, I just did the rest of my time with them niggas. Then nobody tried to jump me and nobody else tried to fight me. And I was in that motherfucker having my way. You feel me? Until I went off to that motherfucking annex. You feel me? And went over there and did the same motherfucking thing. I got a lot of animosity being a big nigga. You feel me? Being good in sports. You know what I'm saying? It was a gift and a curse. He raw until you run into somebody that think they better and then you do them dirty and now they want to fight. I done gotten a lot of fights being good at shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just where we landed. You feel me? But then when we out, you feel me? My best friend ended up knocking me off for a bitch I had. And we've kind of fell out over that shit. It was the notion of not in the game, but it was the first time I realized in real time that it ain't no friends in the game. You feel me? Because we was friends outside of the game. You feel me? So once we became friends and he did that, it was like, nigga, I thought, we was cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh in the chair. You feel me? I'm thinking I can bring my bitch around you. And what Usher say, nigga, don't bring your bitch around me. True prayer for real. Actually, niggas for real. I was a victim of that. You feel me? One time. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she came back a couple days later, went crazy for the kid. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I done been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? And all my friendships then became locked in from something that happened detrimental, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the club, shout out to the thugs, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know how this shit go, you feel me? So, after I get up out the Laguna, you know what I'm saying? When I first started getting up back in the studio, man, I'm in there. Quinn, you know what I'm saying? At this point in time, Fully Loaded is up. You know what I'm saying? Quinn, Done Deal, Mess going crazy. AP9 is going crazy. We all, you know what I'm saying? Because my cousin Dion across the street used to be doing all the beats for all of them, right? For Big Rich and all of them, right? We in the studio. It's me, Macca, which is Sean, Don Toriano, the Vegan Mob owner, little brother Marco, and then Fresh Money, you know what I'm saying, which is Van Bank's son. This is We All Family or whatever. We doing music. At this point in time, Fresh ain't there yet. So it's me, Marco, and Deshaun, and we rapping together. We going to studio sessions, and we just trying to get it off the floor or whatever. We in the studio one day with Quinn going crazy. He making a rock album, right? We go in there, he like, man, like, y'all got some gas. Y'all should be the fire department, right? And we all looked at each other and was like, damn, nigga, the fire department, nigga. And this was maybe '07, somewhere around that time. You know what I'm saying? Because right after that is when I just start going crazy. I end up meeting Jacka, trying to sign the artist music. That's when I met you. You know what I'm saying? Behind the camera. Back '08, '09. You feel me? Somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying? When you was an intern, now you big dogging. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, met Jack, fucking with my nigga Scoop from Hood Stars and shit. Going to all his sessions, you feel me, doing songs. We in that motherfucker shooting dice with Filthy and everything. You know what I'm saying? This was before Remedy. So I would like to say respectfully, you feel me, I was the first Remedy. You feel me? The first nigga in a wheelchair that was turned the fuck up. And I was turned to the fact that niggas know what I'm talking about. You feel me? Yeah, I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one with that holster that had that I in it. You feel me? With the double I's. You feel me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just want to, put it out there like, you know what I'm saying? Some real shit on the real, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's how we got the fire department. You feel me? And now shout out to Fully, my artist. And we still turned up 2 decades later in this bitch, you know, to another level. You feel me? Fire department music group, you know what I'm saying? Tune in. Yeah, so now those are just a few stories of an almanac full. Blunt Smoke podcast, which derived from my marijuana brand, Blunt Smoke Cultivations, you know what I'm saying? Which led it into the podcast, you know, where we smoking and chilling and talking about things. And where I want to lead with the podcast, it's going to be more like not just a podcast. It's not going to be just conversations. I'm going to have personal conversations, personal stories, sports, to where I'll be getting people involved in sports. My uncle's a coach. I'm very much into cars. I'm building 3 old school cars right now. I want to bring in, you know, my mechanic, but I want to vlog it to where my cars are, you know what I'm saying? And to where it's not going to be in the pod room or anything like that. You feel me? The same thing with my music, you know what I'm saying? Some of it will be potted inside of the studio, you feel me? Some of it will be, you know, potted outside of the studio, which I have my own home studio. As you can see, we'll be talking about fashion. I will be building a website soon, creating clothes, embroidery, screen printing. We got sweatsuits. We need some models. I want to talk to the ladies. We got the couch for the ladies where we'll be talking about the game, you know what I'm saying, where we'll be talking about what they do for a living, or we'll be just kicking the shit where it's big blunt smoke involved, you know what I'm saying? And when we talk about blunt smoke, we're bringing blunt motherfucking smoke. You understand? We are talking about blunt smoke. So if you ain't finna come up here and purposely cause a disruption, I don't even want you here. You feel me? You gotta cause some blunt smoke. You know what I'm saying? Have an opinion to where a motherfucker wants some smoke with that opinion. And we can get y'all up in here and, you know what I'm saying, hash that shit out. And by the end of the blunt, we gonna see who gotta put out the doobie. You feel me? I'm gonna expand it as we go, you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep everything as authentic as possible, not trying to pull and clout chase, add things from other people, you know what I'm saying? Piggybacking off of the 40th person who brought this up. We ain't talking about P. Diddy, no Diddy. If you ready, you know what I'm saying? Tune in, cause we about to light some shit on fire.